Kushen Unahadu. We are don't come back today for can talk about things where they happen. How we on sweet ya salon. I know we oh, we let for do them bad things them. We they feel a most alone. I know we oh, we yard. Famul, this na you yard. Once a plenty thank you to the one that will subscribe to we channel and we don't like, comment and share with video. And we want to say plenty thank you to una we get the patience for go na YouTube, WhatsApp, Facebook, click with video them. Burn una credit for support we watch with video them. Who tell una plenty thank you. If you just join me today, we want to say do ya press the subscribe button and then you press the notification bell. So anytime we post the video, you will be amongst the first people then we go get with video them.
Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button and then you come over here and press this bell. So the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help me for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.
We are on come back today for can talk about things where they happen. Now we sweet salon, salon, in our yo. We left for do them bad things them. What we dey talk now, imona them. You dey do bad thing, we dey talk imona you. Hello and good evening to we people them. It depends to the part of the world where you did. This is your favorite program. We yada. The channel we not left no stone unturned. Piano face. And like the twist we talk. Any name you call me, now we name. Any party we put we, now they we dey. My brother, wait till today. You don't be say this na jubilation. Ibi.
How many talk?
You know, some people they doubt why we they jubilate. Maybe people them when they watch we on this program, we get jubilation. But this jubilation at the end of the day, if we can't later for can scatter, wait till they under the jubilation. So man go just sit up, he only enjoy to see face. You might go tell the people them waiting at the laddie that will get right now we had. Your auntie them.
Talk and do. When we say we get sufficient light inside we yard. We know the joke. Huh?
Wait. Sufficient.
Something wrong, man. Something wrong with you. You sound. You sound not look okay. Because you want to come bully me today. You know what I go take? Which I will do quick. Because this talk cannot be left out. You know what we go do?
Wait, they get me now.
You be the foul. They get you now.
So tell me as I say, the jubilation we'll get today, if we can't open and under, some people they cry. But I need to talk about sufficient light. Tell me what you mean by sufficient. I don't understand. Because you can for talk, you uncle talk them.
We had don't come back today for can draw arrow to ratati. Inside this program, all kinds of things they do. We can't get light. Where the past say talk and do. We say we get sufficient light. Some of una do go and jack the bang and bang.
So wait, hold on. You see, because when you see the talk and so maybe you don't hear from your uncle, you see how they can't get lights now we had?
No. As not only they can get right now, self will get sufficient. Not also the party in a parliament.
So na Bumu now not upgrade or waiting the ship don't come back. I don't understand how they like the come on.
Yes. Thing way pass.
Waiting. Why Bumu?
We can't get light.
Who said he likes the come on? Na him interested or now? Who said he likes the come on?
7 light, we can't get them.
Who side will they get the lights from?
Okay, low left and force. That takes the left and force. No rush.
Okay, my people, we dey reserve this. Now the main topic of the day.
24/7 light. 20.
Not 2 hours again.
24 hours, 7 days a week. Light now we can get inside we are. Added to the sufficient light we don't get. So hey, car power ship they can go. Boom boom. Anyway, no go no side. Wait here. We can't talk inside the lights we come out. All the talk and do. But please, if you just to join me, don't forget hit the subscribe button. That is sorry. I think the lights I don't light up me mind soon. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget mark the subscribe button, okay? And then if you always join me, like you always do, I'm nothing for talk safe. God help me back. Today this light business don't make a glad too much.
I just hope say the way you happy about this light, when we can pull waiting under this light, you go still continue for being a happy person. I hope so.
Because
yesterday,
good to me, I'm glad.
I know, but anything will concern your uncle and your auntie, you can be embarrassed. Because as we happened yesterday, when we present Blue Mind, we do voting, the bad and the worst, or the good or the worst. When your auntie come last by the competition yesterday, I see how sad you are. So I know once the leg happen to back.
The way how the part the rule we glad. Yes, we glad. The way how eat some bokuna the yard, we glad.
Yes, we glad.
The way how light self done sufficient for we right now, we glad. Yes, we glad. The way how rest don't come down to 60,000 for bag, we glad. Yes, we glad.
Anyway, we good people we family members them. We don't come back again today with big file where we get or can look into. But inside this file, now they we begin pull so tell you say we can't take a talk and fail.
Hey, talk and
big
do.
Promise.
Talk and do.
No action.
Talk and do.
Yeah, do the fake. You left the reality. Talk and do, you didn't do the fake and left the reality. What you say?
No, I'm not gonna appreciate good thing. We get good person like this, but the only thing no more, my uncle, he don't, as well he talk say, anyway, la left down the first.
But why make always you want to talk about uncle, pass you scratch you at the end? What's happened?
Because sometimes when you post you want to talk something about your uncle, you get for take time. Because if not to that day, you feel embarrassed.
Anyway, for problem now inside you don't pull the lights business where we can't take tell we say they can't get 24 hours light, but this light, mind you, now from another African county where if you can call their name self, some of you not go believe. Now they when you go connect
Fake
this
news.
light. Well,
Fake
we
news.
can't know how you get for cost we forget this light inside we are. What you want to talk?
That fake news.
Okay, since now fake news, the people that they can waiting fake about the news and waiting real about the news.
Alright, inside the program we as well they can talk about the vice presidents, the apprentice. Then say they don't pull them. We can't talk about that. The rest they say don't go 60,000 per bag. Well, we'll come to that the gist. Remember that issue na Lunge, where that man take in company, make a like a career they work. We can't talk about that one. There plenty other things in there for you inside the program today. My name na Sembe Pierre.
And me, Ababure Kablai, the biggest warrior from the north.
Look at this thing. Tell me something about this picture.
Well, I think Nakiatika and Samura Kamara from the APC, the flag bearer 2018.
They're all themselves, right?
Yeah, we see some amount of nice smile Naya. You did see something like love, niceness and all other things. But I don't know what's they want right now between themselves.
Believe certain people are so they're hypocrite to their conscience.
When me, I'm okay to call them hypocrite to their conscience. I just take up that people don't love the country.
Because then kind of smile and a fake smiling and they smile so.
Because but that's for sure we say they don't love the nation and they don't love the country.
If that kind of smile away then they smile so, if now really they get for the country, by now we dey far. And love for the flow, all side. But anyway, that day they can kick your own game, that day they can knock your own batter, but still got there. We must know the Munku one day. If now we then they deceive, for the people and they bang their head together, then they are the corner and they smile, okay. But still, we believe say no more. This kind of picture, this kind of love here, now we all for the share. Although this one, the smile self, they show say that hypocrite smile, but still we can understand. Politicians then, una try no more with the people who self we can't tie with oja without belt, fine one. Because any angle una come out now, we self they ready for bounce pa una back. Because don't know now say, now we una not likely we get peace. That's what they call peace, collapse, enjoyment, una not like for we. Una they enjoy our life, we dey now we on side. But still, let the balloon they blow. Well, from that side, while we jump again quick one to another thing, we get to do with this rest business. I see a press release. You see that press release there?
Yes, of course. I set eyes on them.
But that rest business.
Yeah. Okay. The press release we tell we say arrest and 60,000 now we are.
Yes. Starting from the is it the 4th or so? Let's just watch and find. But some of them things there we get for the very careful. Now that makes something that we can be and come to you like reality, and then we allow you for pick them up for yourself. But some people not can click. Then say the general public say by inform that this one are just make up story. If you watch the press release fine one, this particular document, you will find out say the paper of InSafe. You get like what they call Corel or you say Photoshop. You get what they call like what you use for erase the other things the way they been done right before. They left the first side, then they come. They make because basically waiting the person at the target of the person, they want for use the letter head and the the stamp and the signature. So what it do, it Photoshop the entire press release where they make and then in type on top there. And then it release them. It so much that not all man go understand. Say some of the people they not can understand some of them things there. As long as they don't say, so hey, this is good, very authentic, very clear. Look at it, 60,000. When we know say we sleep and die safe, we know they think land they safe. Monday from the 7th. Now today, yes they go 60,000. Then possibly, sometimes some people them they know I not think say they get love for the country. Because then also they create some kind of tension. In case some people other people don't go take her now, they don't go take them and then they move with her now different side them.
Well, I think say all of them things here they affect the country because in as much as they get a political difference, everybody they try for sabotaging company in a EU way. I feel say by doing this, Yusuf will do they show hatred against the country. Because if you get love to the country, they even happy about the things that already go on right now. Now we had. Rest, of course, now he go 400,000 so. Don't you, I don't know, maybe you want to do this or feel say you did provoke situation or I don't know, waiting the person think for them kind here. The person just show himself say he not get love for the country. Now this way they talk with people in our village, now them they suffer most because most of we here when you see the press release, you're able to pick up something out of it. But with people living in the village, you get them village landman, them we go see this, you read them. He will tell you on cool one, see the hey, rest they can go this kind of amount, they begin bang and bang. You facing that too, which is lies. So some of them fake news they are with people and they pass around it on the social media, not get nothing for help this country rather than act for spoil and punish people inside this country. So we just they tell people say this not fine and this not fair. In as much as you want to score your political goal against the other one, not to this way if for the do because this not short of provocation.
Okay, this I just follow will show you exactly what will happen with regards this I column. This particular fake news them way they go on around right now in our country. You get for the really careful with regards to kind of thing there. Because if not to down there, you go fall upon the minds. And the biggest one we come out today, the biggest news we come out today, gets for do with this. Yes, this is not the biggest news we come out today. This is another one. The first person way I see post this on social media, Facebook to be specific, the guy called himself Jibril Bangura also. Now you see the post on a different group them. When you look at this thing, on the first serve basis, if not so we can call them. When you just look at them from the first point, you did not say something. Well, you get for just smile and say, oh yeah, good things don't happen again now we had, or bad things don't happen again now we had. Look at this. This is tell we now about the vice president, the apprentice, where then say they actually don't sack. If they don't sack them. They get people and they say my voice, the volume or so. Let's see if it can okay from this side. Anyway, so they say they don't sack the apprentice. Where na Jules de name?
Jules de Diallo.
What the name?
I think so.
Okay, so let we read what in this particular press release say. Number one, before we read what in the press release say, let we look at the kind of way how the press release day. Yeah. Of course, like that first one, the person again get him, for use the letter head, for make him able for pass a message. But he miss certain things then. That will take, for example, look at this. Look at this. The letter head, okay. Office of the President, okay. If you watch the thing, it squeeze them small. We mean say it don't tamper with them. Look at the press release, and not really the how it's supposed for day. You understand? If you look, the one way sign them normally. If you look at the last one where it tripan small bit, the last one you will see then say Keke Thomas Andy for example. Now inside and this one, then just sign no more. Nobody not put a name for saying that this you get weight of this particular thing. Yeah, they can make mistake, but this one no okay at all. And if you watch the stamp they right up. Right up. I don't know how for talk if I want for say get anything and make any sense or so. I don't know. This one, like the last one, I say Julius F. Sandy, for example, I forget what I say everything. When are the secretary to the president, not to that kind of same thing they did at this other one where they look at so right now. It's totally different. And then say, like you do it in the general public is hereby informed that it has pleased His Excellency the President, retired Brigadier Julius Maada Bio, to announce the following appointment with immediate effect from Monday 7th June 2020. This person elect Monday. Dr. Prince Adin, Vice President. Look how he put on. I make himself. Organizer well. In my opinion, I would advise this particular person for do. I don't know if I for call him, but for able for doing a workout proper one, so that it will look really authentic than this. But the advice when me go give this person, the person need for stop for do that kind of thing there, and not the help at all. Because this one they create tension and it's not nice at all for we country. It's not nice at all. We all know the first thing will be happen with the last, apprentice where they be remove so now if this thing happen again, it go just start like what's in our tradition. So it's not nice at all. This thing kind of thing are not good for the country. I don't think say person they do this for political goals. I think they do them because it just feels say if I do them for distract certain things then when they happen, na the country. Yeah.
Well, I think this not just similar something we just not talk about just now. Somebody sent out another press release about rice. Where like what you talk no more say this person left money. To me, I feel saying that the same person released this wire. Because when you look at the setting of the press release, this one and the one way he released out for the rice, I think say now the same person. But like waiting you say this not good for the country. You when they do that here, they help the country. You when they do that here, you create another scenario where it be say if it reach to that level, it affects we they live in the country and we people them now the villages. So if you were to do that to yourself, you did in the country, you get for stop. If you're not in the country, you not find for the far, you incite some of the things there because for making people a press release like this say that they can't change or sack a vice president where cover a nation like this, and not say it tell well. Because if you want happen not to from them fake something here we they get them. We get them from the real source where we supposed to receive from the people that are responsible. So you when you do that here, I feel say not help the country, they even help yourself. Because the person will post this wire, I feel say a famous person the social media when Jibril Bangura. So as a famous person like where we there as we had, we go want to post anything for maintaining credibility. So if you don't get that kind of credible information for push out, there is no way.
This not the same person we can pull the audio them?
Well, I think so. I not conclude, but I think so because the same Jibril Bangura way as he post this, I think the same Jibril Bangura way they pull the audios them. I not confirm what I think. I stand to be corrected.
Okay. I think some of them things there, so we actually get for the avoid them. Normally, when you want pass information for let person trust you, now for let you they confirm them with some backup things them, for give some evidential things them.
Now so it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but anyway, I can understand the angle, but I think we for left hand kind of thing, they ain't help country at all. Any help. We they criticize, but let we criticize, let be say now nothing will happen. We talk about them, then say we just there against rather than we create something we not unnecessary things we not real, not genuine at all. Let we left some of them things there, so I don't think say they help at all. Anyway, so waiting I go on for let we do now. Let we just come out from that angle there and let we go small bit and enjoy we eye from me auntie. No, not again. I like him. You know, say me like me auntie. I just want for see where they dance no more.
Now yesterday, people they don't disgrace you until they come back.
No, now for lay dance no more. You know, say me like where they dance. Tinini tanana. Oh.
We fly.
I promise you, say no other man go take your position inside me out. Baby, for this you matter, no zero competition. Nobody not go able try. All of those with the dress over just forget you attention. I left them by your bar. Let them tie it and go see. Say, now me now you focus, no distraction. Cause every time that I look into your eyes, I see fire in there. And if you look into my heart, you see desire in there. This love not go die, baby, not take go. This love not forever, baby, not take go. Cause everything I want in a man is in you. But boy, you not let your dream come true. It's been a long time, I don't wait for you. I'm glad you found me and I found you too. Baby, ever since you came my way, you opened me eye, make me realize, say, there is a woman for every man, no, and there is a man for every boy, I promise you, say no other man go take your position. Inside me out, baby, for this you matter, no zero competition. Nobody not go able try. All the girls where they try so hard, just forget you attention. I left them by your bar, let them try it, then go see, say, now me now you focus, no distraction. Cause every time that I look into your eyes, I see fire in there. And if you look into my heart, you see desire in there. This who love not go die, baby not take go. This who love not forever, baby not take go. Cause everything I want in a man is in you. But boy, you not let your dream come true. It's been a long time, I don't wait for you. I'm glad you found me and I found you too. Baby, ever since you came my way, you opened me eye, make me realize, say, there is a woman for every man, no, and there is a man for every.
So it's so funny and childish.
No.
So tell me, Shebebi, I see the mime with you, auntie.
My auntie na felele.
I see this love come through. Wait, see the music say? This love not go. We go die together. Them go buried at the same grave. We dey cover the same white slapper.
From Chinita and I don't turn felele.
Wait, I don't know if you auntie na artist or na matchist. One by the two. Matchist or artist?
Patches. In fact, an actress. You like the camera.
But Shebebi, let me tell you, that your rock mod small and this picking play way auntie do na social media.
Waiting, I not go like you.
No, wait, will I ask you? This na between me and you. For say you auntie no know irresponsibility, no know say in a mother of the nation.
Yeah,
the things the way you small picking is supposed to do na they do.
Because in a mother of the nation, now I make Ike always the dance and play with him picking them.
Man, let me tell you something. This now I can say shame on you when I auntie say this na big blow to na.
Me auntie na selele. It don't come up from celebrity now na selele.
Celebrity.
No, selele. It don't demote. Auto celebrity, auto celebrity. Now na selele. It can't. Oh, your mistake. Now you so you want me. You want me too much.
So now I accept say you auntie don't demote.
No, a mistake. A mistake. Na celebrity, selele or selele.
Shebebi, your auntie chap boy chap. Then kind thing there na is small in last speaking so. Now he will feel say if we dey do that here.
Una the mistake. The woman don't tell una say he no power drunk, he no check with power. Power not the kind of aid. So una left we. Na selele. And interestingly, it don't begin. I decide not for count the picking because they can't tell they make picking there. It don't begin counting picking inside the business now.
I see a video where he put out a take that small little girl. They ask her, me and you would wild na house. Me and you would the 8 passing bumping. Me and you would like papa. Could you imagine a first lady behave like this? I don't even know if this woman get advice at them or the advice at the way he get, they just danger her because the person and the benefits of so they feel from talk to them. I don't know.
I'll tell you something. You not get advice at them. They all na selling at the same level, bats of the same feather flock together. They all na the same selele. You don't see the behind the scene video?
I see him.
So tell me, advice at the under. Then people
well, now trainer they again. I just trainer for dance.
Then suppose for them near as communication specialist, as advisor and other things, then for help them in getting things right. But as you can see no more now they all are the tint and tune, TikTok, attack.
I'm telling you, my brother.
I'm not supposed to talk about me auntie. The best online me auntie na selele.
No, but you auntie need for step up in game. Really, you auntie need for look around West Africa and try for copy from company first. Look, George, we are in Liberia.
I don't tell you.
He gets a young girl.
George, we are a woman.
No, because maybe if you compare now of the same age, you understand?
No,
now a very young woman, but now woman with no irresponsibility. You know it's not, it functions them as first lady.
No.
What's he embark on right now? Now development, it will be estate for the people. Mind you, not to Liberia, no, now Jamaican, the lady. It will be estate them for the Liberian people. Where tomorrow, if Iran left and I left, it left them go. Not to Liberia, no. But we your first lady, where he able and sabi, now for can cross people on social media, now for can begin to attack people, now for can social media begin to dance like small people again at us.
No,
hey bro.
Wait, una the mistake. For this first lady no mean say no for dance. The woman na selele, una left them pattern there. Like bigger than first lady na mommy, we own a teenager. So I think you know so when more marry each other at teenage stage, it is very active. You know not to age.
So you're a teenager?
Yeah, me I'm seeing a teenager. You're not active. You know see, can I tell you, if teenager go on TikTok and waiting, you know the tower.
That's what tower?
Where you go now waiting, you know they make long man know.
Or not for conscious say I did around.
Me picking, you know, where for the first time when they get WhatsApp phone, now he creates group. He join all man at the group. It send all kind bump message them. So what do you think? Now me teenager auntie.
Well, you actually need for step up in game.
No, I no need for step up. I think na level and the left and the cell phone. And I'm a crazy girl. I like talking. I express myself more when I talk than when I write. You know, I like attention. So una the mistake. This lady na in your own pattern than they. So una left them. In fact, it they give una more pain. I left them by yaba. So waiting.
This love we not go back to. We go die together.
You find out. Okay, who done in party? In best party.
In best party for Nana Rose.
Rose?
Of course.
But Rose self na teenager, but he don't look mature past in party.
Yeah, because you know what they do on social media.
Because
never mind
Rose na celebrity, not to selele. So it's not just the cam because he wants.
So what's that? I don't know one time party because if I don't ask you the meaning of selele and celebrity, we never understand. But not one time.
Okay, celebrity of course you know it gets level. You know? It's not just the cam out so because he want for cam. Anytime it come out, it make big strong news. Or when it come again project, it can launch, I go back quiet inside. Yeah, for let you see and
so you want to tell me say celebrity ask for select bingo man when I came out?
Bingo man, the MRC and other things them. But when you can't to selele, now that cheap tomatiscope. You understand?
Also rap GGC.
Rap GGC, not you know you reach selele it. It below for selele. Me auntie na ende selele, me auntie. Me auntie na been celebrity, demote himself to selele.
So your auntie na celebrity Jeezy.
Well, I think Rap GGZ they try for reach up to me auntie level now because now an icon, an idol. Anyway, I'm not thinking I will until come for today. I just pass the number small bit. Selele.
It's a bit passo.
Now I not like your business. I not like your business. Anytime you want for make no more Rap GGZ. Me auntie is easy. Me auntie is easy. If we don't smile small, let's begin kind of small no. Let's reach Obanda quick bar. Let's watch everything that happen. Recruitment for Saudi Arabia. Yeah.
It's time transfer to transform. Right? Our program is named Transfer to Transform. Right? So you see, at some point, we'll give it to you. And when we say transfer, what do we transfer? We are going to transfer many good things. Not a bad one. We're going to transfer skills. But today, we are going to tell you for you to go and preach. You have been cleaning your house.
the Minister of Labour and Social Security, Alpha Usmani Timbo, Nigeria Usmani Timbo, they take this government.
By the time you go there, also, you would have another experience that you get. So by the time you come, you have additional experience.
And today again is the diaspora already again is now the last orientation. Today again now Hotel 510. Me Nigeria Usmani Timbo. Now the high table, it is say Honorable Alpha Usmani Timbo, Minister of Labour and Social Security, he gave speech to the applicants there with short advice.
All of these things can basic them. While you work, you learn. You improve your skill, you make yourself better. We talk about the other opportunities that will be available within the product system. So those are the three components that I want to talk about.
We give coverage for the program, this Saudi program, we call it for female only for Ghana Saudi.
No, because the negative people now want to make us see they are no one that today. So everything is inside there. It depends on the way the country structure out its own program, and we are going to make sure we structure it well, so that at the end of the day, we will be able to get the best.
And Honorable Dr. Alpha Usmani Timbo, the speech.
Finally, I did mention the last time that when we started this, there is no place in the biodata that says which party do you belong to. Right?
Well, of course, my people, don't see so, outside with government and the ministers, they do a presentation. Outside they want send we sisters them now some Arab countries them. But to me, I think say something we don't forget back in the days where over decades, some of we have not been born with it now in this government one try for bring down with a slave trade. You know, when you look at the planning of this travel way, there are people that they come give to with sisters them, it's like an exchange, and they exchange with sisters them for money, and then them go as slaves, who side then they go work like I don't know, sleep no day, because we all know waiting we receive from with sisters them within them various countries they are in the Arab states them. So if this government can take us in a priority, they're facing a moral booster for them, then they can begin a train, they call a workshop and other things them for with sisters them. I don't know what you wanna think, me people. But we don't want to talk much as soon as you don't hear it for yourself.
Okay, before we come to that, let me come to that, let me go back and catch up with this video where somebody do from Kuwait. Where we will come put another sense into that a bit here. Let's just watch and quickly come back just now.
Yes, my family. I greet everybody where they Sierra Leone. When I concerned citizen, and I make this video for show what it then they talk, but WHO then talk for say Middle East, then they do black market for sell mortal man parts. What make they do this? Because I like my country and I like my people there. And I they talk this for tell everybody where they in a salon where you know say you begin in the Middle East. The Arab world they are. Money it pass anything today. Where you get money, it able to do anything. WHO then don't pull this tier to everybody for sure say the Arab people they are, then they sell kidney as soon as they see. Then they sell mortal man parts as soon as they see now the number this year na Kuwait. Then they sell mortal man parts for then gain their own life because of them get money. I Kuwait at the workers so wait at the talk to now. This not to lie, WHO then don't pull her for save mortal man life, me if na me own part this for buttress and show say yes, what them people are then they talk not true. Then they put them. Then they put the kidney. If you not service, then they draw them back. I don't come on at the first side. And the second side they cancel back for them. When I believe say yes. What you then talk not true. Then they draw. Look what then they write their host they are for rent. This other one back now for kidney. Look at back. Show them draw up. They put her, they say now for cell. So anybody who wants, like, call this number. You forget group O or you forget group B plus. As soon as they see. So this not a joke, not a lie. I dey talk to all my Sierra Leone fambul them. Do ya anybody where you fambul, you know for say you picking, it in the Middle East. If you hear it for say you picking no well, make sure and call posse where they go there near until they know say well. May they not go do am bad, they sell in part to who that get money. So now this I will get for everybody. This na reality and na true. As I dey show na the video, una all don't see. Then number then the people then they call. What person sick? Say the member, then they go then pull in parts. The doctor they call in company doctor. They say that sick person they want oh they under so I get interest.
Okay, so what they say, I will start with this last one we get for do with the if you watch the signpost where this person they try for talk about, actually they talk about how you call them? They talk about cell, yeah. But waiting we see now the signpost now.
Yes, me fumble there.
How they call them?
They greet everybody.
Basically, I think
where
difference day between for sell and for donate. Like you get blood donor, for example, yeah, where you go give free. But one thing we very, very important from waiting this person they say, yeah, in as much as waiting they write here na donor, but they talk about if person sick, you get for monitor them for let something wrong not happen for let them go before achieve this. Because then find out say plenty people not agree for give then kidney. People can only opt for give then kidney to pursue when they loved one, but for just a stranger, it's not easy. So it means say if you're not able for do am from yourself for give, you get for look for illegal way for do that. And one of the illegal way when I am back I don't cancel now the issue of this man in concern. You understand? So now two things. Publicly he did it as donor. If you want for giving, not a problem. We dey take contact you on this number, but you forget if for the you blood group for B A waiting O positive or waiting A plus, I don't understand. So I see A plus or so. So na then thing and then now you for na the criteria land the way you forget for let you able for give we you kidney. But it get other ingredients where I don't touch about so because if person not able for get them from himself, it means say it get for fence side for do am. And we don't see them trade where they go on several times. We don't see who say other people there they catch them in African country there, they even picking the catch picking, put on a cool man for example for transport time, catch people and working one for travel, catch and go in a deep forest, do something to them and get them things they are out of them. So of course if person not able for give, well, I get this number, they call you, I get possibly get this to but a so amount. There you go, get for contact me. And you see now most of the people them they in that kind of way they. And we find out say some people them na there parts they na the Middle East. I don't see you say somebody then do video, then the video the lady it is struggle, say with this in two finger, say he able in finger drop if for them instant it smash. So all of them things then the way they think can happen, instant they can't take them can and go, and then parts then they can pull them for make them able for get to who that need them at that moment. So can we go back to this issue of this recruitment? Yeah. We see the kind of treatment where we sister them, especially they go through. I get somebody where send audio to me one day say, no, sometimes in the way how them thing and they can go on, not to the way how people and they think if you go on the inside and if you not get training, you know they ever get training again because they give them training and then they waiting. But some of his sister they not you want take control and make them thing they can happen to them. Somebody send audio to we one day where instead they live na them parts in there where they try for tell we say for go work na them side and they not too bad idea. People and they we don't get money, people and they we don't do good things there for the family, people and they way they live life, you know, but all things are not be the same. So I don't know, maybe you get one or two things for say.
Well, I think now you don't talk to all. If no more this team be left as that donor something, then they ask for donor that meaning for go donate to people we need them. I feel say myself now for convince, but no it's not make me convince. I try for believe the audio what I send. The phone number where them put is like na business, So I know able convince say na just for donate, make them put their kind tier. And we don't get a rumor there. I swear you just don't talk no more. No one go there again. I think now it happen because we said don't get a rumor there. Now we are the way they say people they do bad things to people for pulling party I go sell in another country. So if we want to go see something like this, you want a commentary on an audio 11 farm, I think it makes sense instead for help educate other people for make them aware. I think I just that.
Okay, so this na the concern then we come and we see plenty young people and already for go na the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, for go get their own treatment day, for go get their own employment day. In my opinion, this really shows that the government not ready for provide job for we. So that they look for any simple way for make them go able for pull the one them we need them, let them go, let them come out, let them that burden they come out per way. I think that is a simple thing this now way then they try for do for we the people them we feel say we desperate for get we self job.
Me brother na slave trade.
Well, yes.
And civilized and just civilized them.
Well, yeah, some people can say that way they because the word way they can use for them people and they say kadama. And kadama na the own side it means say slave, so yeah. And the kadama then are their housemaid then. Basically, they are the way they work now inside house and other things them not them. And most of the time, some of the one they don't even go there, they go there with visa 18 way for make you there outside, but we then go there and change them visa. So we hope you're not like so for the one they are.
Well, the visa for change now one, not to enter the thing. Now the purpose where the person they go take you for now house na imata na ya.
Because some people them we go we not to even government then go under. Then they can't tell them say then they go be nurse, then they go work in a hotel, other things them. So they can give them visa 18. Then self the glad they say we go work fine. You understand? But when it can now, not to that thing then they go they pan.
No.
So when they reach, if they go visa 18, when they reach, and they change another hand. And then
of
they
course.
go inside house. Now they can make some people and they get frustrated and other things them. So now the thing this way they say.
That is clear. It's very, very clear. Me, I know they hide nothing. I just don't tell you, say, the thing who can read in a book when a slave trade now in this government don't begin back to his sisters them. Because if even you go, they not take your passport now you and not so material na ya, not so important na ya. We they don't go na that my host for go work. What it do you the na important na ya. So the visa, the passport for take and not take up. You know me to me not important.
Well,
but Arab man, that's not what we know.
Because the truth now, people and the way they work, especially the men, the way they work, they're comfortable, they're okay. You understand, eh?
Yeah.
So important again. But the visa important. But because some of them they get their own and they work and do. But the thing what they say now, when you go there as housemaid, where some of the agents they know the purpose where they can't take them people out for. But the people they not can understand. Because what they tell them and what they go happen with them, now two different things. So how strong we be for how we able for monitor them thing, because with the see cases that they come out from Kuwait right now, where we embassy not able for handle them. So how strong we be for monitor and handle them kind of situation there, so where they go now Saudi.
Well, may I just pray, me brother? I just pray.
Anyway, from Kuwait and the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, let me go quick one Guinea and see you side two small bubble and be lost. But watch to the end because you will get another information from this tier. So we'll come back just now.
Our brother them from Salon, as we now see, brothers and sisters. All mommy go take them na Salon, he count them na Guinea. When one day they no sabi. As he count them, he can't left them back now this country. Then they pass around the area. We know able know them we are about. Beside them come out, beside them become. Then self no sabi herself one day. Then two. The one you name? Muhammad waiting. This one I name Muhammad Koroma. What is? Lamin waiting. Umo. Lamin Umo. This other one here. You papa in name? Kini waiting. Kini Kamara? Komara. Koroma. Kini Koroma. You mama in name. What you papa in name? Yeah. You papa in name Kini Koroma. What you mama? Mariama. Musa. What is in papa in name? What you? This one the one self. You don't frustrate. You know able to talk against self. I swear. But let me help you share this news. They reach in people them all over Sierra Leone, because as when they share the news now, so the thing they go on till their family them go able to get them picking their back again. They still there with me now. Yeah, the area where they picking them they right now na Yataya Fusi there kuna Krigini. Yataya Fusi there. Me where they call this news to na my name na Yusuf K Kamara. When I go able to contact me on 00224 660 443982. My contact number na 00224 660 443982. For any information, I beg na make them possible share this until the family get rid of them picking their inshallah. So thank you very much for your concern.
Okay, so basically this na the thing, and the embassy na Guinea they're able for see them picking there, and then they now na the hand, you know, as then they try for take good care of them right now. So I think say now the latest than they with regards them picking the as for the information. This is not the good part of the social media, and we want for tell plenty thank you to the person we discover them and we think say for those video of them for let people them see, because the embassy now they don't take her up, and they with them right now. They try for fan way for them. As you can see now, this now the embassy staff them where they get the picking them with them. We tell on a thank you from Guinea. At least this now that make we get embassy in a different country them for let them go able for do the right thing for we people them, so that things will go on how it's supposed to go. So we tell on a plenty thank you. We hope say them pick us so they go for fan them people them. This now the second time. The first one have been two girl picking them as well, where they can't take them and then they carry and go in the name of where they go help them, where they go now and they go turn them something else. Just like how the big one that we'll talk about them just now. So we just thank God, say they one there, so they're able to see them and nothing all happen with them. Now then they're in the safe hands of the embassy, the Sierra Leone embassy in Guinea, as they don't take care of them now.
We move.
Okay, so from that side there, we go now. We want to come over na the Carrefour Boulom, Lunge, and see what thing be happen there. Then 2 days there so, as one man, oh God, one man turn in comping like for saying a cow. Not just watch this one. We deliberately not show you the picture or the video of that particular one day. We will show you the scene because it's not fine at all. Yeah, Mr. said the first time I see, I don't know how I feel about myself. So, but just watch the scene, yeah. I've been Talek.
Well, this now the incident this way happened today at Green Kafublom, when one boy chap in company. We don't know the reason why to make it chap in company for, but now on the body now only don't sue. There's somebody where they chap right now. It is at the police station for safety. Me where they talk so me na the Kafublom youth chairman. As soon as they see so the post where lead also na the cop. This na the cop where lead on where is somebody chap where kill immediately at Green presently. So as I they talk to now the somebody this. A cut in company in Chapam. So now the body this so then kill me when they talk so me now the chiefdom youth chairman. And they send this forum towards the chiefdom youth forum for let una see wetin happen at Sagreen. So now the world is now una get this, yeah. Me people them now the person they in custody presently. No, I don't offer safe now.
You know what you get to now? Now kill him. You don't kill her. Now come here. Come here. Huh? If you listen, you don't get problem. You know? You say get web, you get picky. You went for there. You went for there. Where do you want to go? There. You know there. Sabe? You get sweat. No, I'm coming. Sabe? Huh? Is it the man that insists that you are married? When he left now, he go come out for other woman. Oh, I'm good, yes. Oh, I'm good. You go to the so, I don't know. I didn't see. I said, can't take an
Well, Fambulem, na in that too, as we don't play the video, but we able make you get the audio very loud and clear than the video, because we no need for show some of them videos there, yeah, because the graphic is too harsh. In the way some people not kill for see waiting this man do to in company. Me say for the talk to you, so I not kill for see them kind of graphic then day, because it irritated me bad one. But honestly, I don't know how some people like can think, if they think like mortal man or they think like animal. Because me this man will do this actually this other man here will they dumb so I know they call him mortal man. If you are animal, because for like you mortal man they look in company, they go display them kind of way now in your body say you lay them like how you don't lay them so. You see? Because when you go to the information or the story where we gather, it just not make no sense. According to other people, they talk say because if you forgo put money where they call married a sister or a cousin and also whatsoever, the man not do I disappoint. He go put money for another woman and then in take waiting if he say they go fetch for him, he go and display to this man so like way cow day na butcher market. Then they try for wait self and for go sell them. Now so this man do in company. As I tell you, me not let for see himself. But that kind of people there happy say the law need for take the right action where they're supposed for take against them. And with punishment, not only for take them, go put them behind bars, he need for go under punishment for make it no stay waiting he do, you know, for make other person really no say this man they under tough punishment with other person not going to repeat the same.
Anyway, if you just join, we want to say welcome. If you're new to this channel, we want to say please consider for subscribe now with YouTube channel, and with Facebook, please consider for follow and like with page, okay? And then like with program, please just react to this particular program. We will appreciate them. Now YouTube right now we get 53 likes, where we get over 120 something to watch. Please just continue for hit the like button. And just raise that up quick 1 to 100 quick. We know say you did watch, you enjoy so much that you forget for like the program, okay? But please just like for the program now, please. And then not forget for share them as well, okay? Thank you very much for the one that don't like, don't comment, don't share. And you yourself we just the watch, but you're not busy, you know they say anything. We appreciate you so much. Welcome as well, yeah? Now going back to this issue, I don't want to paint the picture self in your mind, because it's not fine for paint at all. This man, if not being true, sometimes I will say mistake, but this is not mistake. He do like way, you know, he can go na market, you say I want this cow, this part, but I want it chap man for me. Now so this man do in company. He chap in company, small. The hand, the foot, the head, oh my god. This man, I don't know. Some people them, I don't know what kind of heart they get. Or they not get heart at all.
And just wickedness. And witch. A witch.
Yeah. This, I think, then get out, see when they can say cannibal. I doubt if he not been feels himself na any animal like the chap so.
A witch.
This man, I don't know how to describe him. You know, waiting. This man not deserve for them at this screen. Let's just come there. Get out. I don't know what the government need for do time. It's just unfortunate. Certain thing and they don't remove them. But this campus here, anyway, a lot taking in cause they are not too much going into that kind particular issue there. Because if I mean the judge, I don't know no more how to judge how. I don't know. Anyway, so we don't talk about the fake news them, the VP press release where they pull. We don't talk about the rest 60,000 where they all been targeted today, the 7th. And we don't talk about plenty of things them, the picking that way been done lost and found now. Guinea, we don't talk about the Kuwait, Saudi Arabia issue, we don't talk about, but now we don't left the sufficient power supply. Sufficient power supply.
Shame. As a shame.
You know, I like one thing about we government. You know, we get this talk and do thing, yeah? When they say that they do something and they do them. Where we caretakers say we get sufficient power supply. Sufficient power supply. Yeah. Light day 24/7 right now outside of the country. Inside Freetown, no, not Freetown. But anyway, you know what we do? Somebody go catch up with something where they happen. Nah, I call this place. Nah, the concerning light business because they want add by the sufficient light, yeah. So this person just go catch them. You know, caretaker bio, they do something secret one. So this person go catch up with them and then able for make we see exactly what thing caretaker bio they do. Caretaker bio they try yo. They try na real talk and do well. Sometimes they not really want for talk. He can just do them soulful. Not just watch this video to come back just now. Talk and do. Brother no one for you either what they talk and do. But with government they try. NIB they try. It's a sufficient power light. And they get a way for talk. No listen to this to the camera just.
Salon people, no worry. This now, I don't can see am for myself now. Then say seeing is believing. Una no worry again, no, yeah. Me don't can see am for una now. Koju. Now in this now. Where people they say light. Bio President Bio de Paro quietly for pull lights na Liberia, Carlton Salon, where Salon will get blackout again no more. Now the thing this now. I don't can see am. Boom today. Somewhere around Kenema district. You don't see. And today it's supposed to be Saturday, June 5th, the 5th day of June 2021. You see some of them cable here, and then they use. So you see them be big, eh? This is not the remaining one, they already left. See your cable big. Chiam, the Minister of Energy, Alhaji Kanja Sise, is there today for can supervise, for can inspect, for make sure say he can see the work where they go on. You know, where people and they call President Bio talk and do, please, let me not deny. Let me not deny at all. Bio na the work this President Bio de Pandwe making all the talk. Una way the cut cable una get for tire. Because President Bio gets more plans for make sure say the country get light 24 hours. Una see? I don't ever kind of them place there for can see it's good work with President Bio and government they do under the Minister of Energy Alhaji Kanja say. You know, until now no general media team they for bring to una live the happenings. Now this will be love country. You know, Mr. Minister, thank you so much, sir.
Where are you?
a higher voltage transmission level landing. We the guarantee say because the higher the voltage level, the more resilient it will be say you can evacuate power in bigger quantity. So when it comes, they go for step and down to 66 kV. The 66 kV get for move from Yaso to Kenima. It will go to Bandama. From Bandama na the Kenima area. They go to Bandajuma na the Bo area. They go continue through Bo power station and the exit itself now Moyamba and then to.
So I don't know. This facility will team up so now. We him na a major giant we team up for Gilite to this country. Outside this union distribution point get first end. Outside na union end point for distribute electricity.
Yes, so like I tell you, this they go it serve the whole of Kenima.
The whole of Kenima districts. Some parts na bo.
Then even the 66 kV we then get for tap off, it go as far as Kailang. Because this place now will be the hub for form the southeastern corridor in terms of electricity. Already they get the northwestern corridor. We na Bumbuna will get for take care, Yibin.
Okay.
The other substation. Similar Kamakwe, similar substation in the like this one.
So it means say una dey cater for make sure say not only Freetown but the whole country, whether na the north, na the south, na the east.
Yeah.
Oh, God bless una, bro. And God bless the Minister of NIG. And the big praise they go to President Bill because on 10 day where you put the right people in the right place, then you dey get this kind of thing where we get so today. We not only Freetown now you dey consider for give electricity but the whole country. Thank you, Mr. Minister and the government of Sierra Leone.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Of course, me people, when I don't see waiting I be the try for Teluna or waiting we be the try for Teluna, but the sufficient NIG way President Bill now caretaker be the talk about and emphasize on. Well, as I've been telling you, just to say, if we can't scatter this file where we get for this NIG talk, some of you go feel sad because me when they talk to you, this is not a disgraceful thing and a very shameful thing to me. You know, recently we talk of football now, we see we Salon brothers and they compare Liberia where they can't talk before make the stadium, they do that comparison. They, okay, we always tell you now, them people are not ready for work it. The same Liberia where they compare to now as I talk to now, them don't show we say them na serious people them the caretaker where they get the way na George Weah don't they show young people them say in a serious caretaker and in a caretaker of the people, in not a caretaker of your party where it belong to. When they make they tell you this, when you look to the background work where this man they do, they tell you say he not sit down as a caretaker just for a party. But now here you see the difference between the real caretaker and this we never caretaker, we not the Liberian caretaker. As I've been draw example just to in West, when are the first lady of Liberia, me people, what he they do right now for a people them, now he they compare to we own caretaker, what he they do for we now we had. And when you look at Kili for get results back, the first lady of Liberia, they even passed the exam, when we own caretaker, now we had, they failed the exam. Now, Liberia, could you imagine me people them, when we get all what it takes for make we able get NIG supply, sufficient one now we had. We get everything, but then things that will get now not only with the hear them. The government they already get ready for implementing things there for make me and you benefits the. But me and you didn't have the argue for them government there because some of you not even know what they argue for. You they argue for that color. You they argue for that party. You know they argue in the interest of the country. You know they argue for you picking them where you don't born. Me and you picking tomorrow. Because it's not suffer the suffer so now we have do no enjoyment nothing for we. Is our face not strong? Not office then so. So this they tell we how unserious this particular regime, whether this government power, this side part of the SLPP, because Ambassador we don't tell we see we get two side SLPP. This now the power where there anything they want to do, then they force for do am, and then they force people them for do am. Me people they listen me tonight. The light what they talk about, so this light na Liberia we go connect. Liberia. You know how much money what they can lose for go take power supply na other man country not to pick money. So why we not they use this money? Why we not they use this money plus waiting we get for make we able generate a old power supply for we self. Now here we see this government take over. They talk then la go boku how the former regime not do waiting Chinese ship. Even better simple that ship they be now our people be they enjoy light. They come and oppose that ship at the end of the day. They go sign contract back with the same people them where we understand say they're not able to go to the terms and condition of the contract, but it terminates. The people don't go.
No, they maintain them, but the only thing no more. Instead of the one, they make out other one, it make two, the Turkish ship, and then they end up for cargo the other one back, so one and be left. But then say they generate up to 100 megawatts, but they're not able for distribute that amount there. So then they waste money back that area there. Because if you generate 100 megawatts, it means that you pay for them. But if you're not able for distribute all that one day, it means that you waste with money for nothing. Because you not get any reason for generate 100 megawatts where you not able where you just they distribute 30 megawatts. So the 70 on a Jebu, they go back for nothing no more. Okay, so now we go back to this. The side where you talk about Liberia and this one, I think say in my opinion, like you already don't say, this money, the amount of money we will get out of this, it will get for small. Most of the money will go back to Liberia, for example. We get all the things it take. For lay we get all of them things there so inside the country. But this make I can always say, government in, government out, they can so much the particular about their pocket so much that they need to look at the bigger picture for see how then they plan for tomorrow. Now the same thing this they happen so. So this now get for mean say, if even self Liberia they do to we something where we not like, we not go get my talk again because if we talk, Liberia just switch off the.
Then the country and you blackout. So we can't control by Liberia.
Now like
oh my
Guinea
goodness.
do, yeah, where we above so much by Guinea for get we things them, item them, food and non-food item them. When we make something, where they consider for say, we not do something where I sitting and do. They lock border.
They lock their border.
Yeah. So now the same.
Now we cry. Then smile.
You know the abo pa your neighbor. You know inside we yard we know for abo pa your neighbor because when you abo pa your neighbor, it means that you worship your neighbor because you don't want for that thing where they do for you it cut them. You for land for be independent abo pa waiting you get, but it's like say the most of the time they will think small. I can continue for talk say no country not in the world we poor. If you see them say this country poor, this now the leader them not get brain, they not get ideas. Because all of them things they are so, we get look for example, like a small bit. We talk about water. We surrounded by water, but still we cry for water, and then say now only full man be surrounded by water, they cry thirsty. So you see Bakusai are rich. The two things they want to try for join a full man no more because we full, we're not able for generate things them for we self because we full, we surrounded by water, but we not we cry thirsty. Now full man no more go do that deal. We get all what it take for that we able for generate power for we self inside we yard. But yet still we dey go now go naked. Now so then call them. You go big guy from other people and for let you survive. Then now you want for use and for put on a feather. Okay, it's good because they go count lights and a good thing. But the bad thing are not what we own.
No.
Not what we own. We get boom boom this money where they use so now for take lights from a far out time. We get boom boom now. What thing they happen? Use that thing there because that boom boom and power that plant in an old system down there. We see what thing they happen at different parts of the world. They need for change that things they spend money per. You see we country. We afraid for spend money per genuine something, but we're not afraid for spend money per with personal things them. Because if we put bulk money per that boom boom thing there, we invest on a serious one. Instead of we go naked now Liberia, now we for the supply because the intention of boom boom phase 1 and phase 2, now for let we generate enough or sufficient like wetin the caretaker been say, and then we sell them to other country them. Even Ivory Coast where they sell light so right now. We been get Bumbuna before then, and we plan that thing there before then. When are we for even the give the light and other things them? But now as it is, I don't know, something wrong. Something wrong with we country. We know they go before with the knack reverse. The plans them all we can get away for care we go before. It they go back to zero and then with the knack serious reverse. Let we look for example. Light we want for supply Ivory Coast and the Mano River Union. Now we no get them. Now we dey go big. We dey go neck now for the
They go big in Liberia.
for the light scam. Let's look at the education. The Korea Times of West Africa. We get the best university, find first university. Yeah, people in the camp for Congo. Now let's look at the university na any struggle so. Forget sign for Sidom na problem. Forget medical na problem at the university. Every day students and they pay that. Then they pay for something they need get them. Yeah. Then look the other one they will be the camp for land to we. They all other get 7 universities, other get 12, other get 20, other get this. We get one all these. Pass now where Unimark don't come. Now then they can't talk about MMCT and waiting IPAM, this and that. Other one they get standard universities. Look, I talked about this the other day. Even the university where we get, it's not disabled friendly. If possible, one go up now the Kennedy building, 7th floor, almost floor. When I physically challenge somebody, it get for take hours before you reach up in that building, and they not care about them. You see, we get this waiting and call this I call them. I know. When then they sit down outside for take class, then they go there and they take class, then they cause noise and that. We they no structure one. You see. If this na me first come for can take class, yeah, then they come, pass the get for wait, or then cancel the class. But if proper system then they in our country, then anything and they all know they happen. But instead of we dey go before, we dey reverse. All of this the try for tell you say we not ready for develop yet. We not ready yet. We dey talk about employment inside we yard. Instead of we create the kind of employment, instead we take with people that will send them go na street. Also every day with people on the call we dey say, hey we na this kind of problem and give me them beat me now, me them this, hey me you can't save me or I die you. All of them things then they but yet still and they recruit almost 100 now for go back na their side and they. We know.
So tell me, this one where you talk so instead we create employment, we dey take with people them. Send them to other man country. If you na a father of the house, you begin to cry say you want eat. At the end of the day, you just take I go down to your neighbor say can't go eat to your neighbor or can't go eat in that other house. Waiting that one they don't tell the other people them. How you define that one day?
And I feel papa now again. You're not able to take care of me.
That don't show you're not able to take care of you. So now in the government they do right now. We they cry. Waiting they do that they take we they go exchange we they go sell we as slaves in an Arab country for tell you say this government indeed like what you talk they don't ready it and they don't even plan them itself for anybody in this country.
It pain me because we need for move, but we get for say this we're not ready for develop. I believe feel say the investment what they talk about, the energy what they talk about, we for able for do and for we save. We get all the gentlemen in the world, all the gentlemen.
No, but Chembepi, no mistake. The investment it go on and it happen.
Yeah, but now in the pocket.
Now the voila, so the investment they happen. Now me and you that not reflects too.
Because honestly, me say been get confidence in this government when they be forced they in opposition when they come. I be get
confidence. Wait you drink by them. We eat on.
Not a matter of drink because the plants them been they very sweet and fine. You know.
But you know they see somebody like caretaker going to a background. You can't me. I don't get problem with this government. The leader na him gets problem with.
Then are the government. Now not the leader of the government.
Not the leader of this government. I get problem with.
I not get problem.
So when you go to the archives, you watch the biography of him. You they really know somebody who get for can't this country. Don't play about politics. Don't play about party.
Like this, my brother. Listen this. This man, he gets people them where they in a big position where they help him for drawing strategy. So they get very good things there for talk. But when it comes to, the action of INSESF, they're not able for strategize very well for let it implement their actions then they.
I can help you in that area again. I can help you in that area again. Yes, of course, you are right. It gets people away intelligent where they help them for drop plans them income, he can't talk am na media. But you get some on you get for study the kind caretaker where you get. You get for nothing a dictator we get. You understand? Now somebody where they force issues and this kind of person and the person the one that's where they work under them, then they afraid for talk certain thing for making not punish them. Now wicked man. You for know this man in history, now wicked man.
So me back go move small bit from that one day. I not still want for saying a wicked man. I feel say no more. Sometimes they, you get people them. God make people in different one. You get the one where they talk about things. You dey see say all is well. He get very good plan, but when it comes to implementing it, he not sabi. He not able. So I no want for saying na wicked. I no want for saying na this. I just think say all of the PHs they way surround them not get the implementing, technique for make them go able for move from one stage to another. Then get all the plans and it then a paper. So anytime when they want for talking, they talk. For example, look at this thing. From 3 years ago, tell me wetin are the new thing where this man don't tell me about when it open parliament. Now the same things no more again and again. If you not talk about free education as a report card, you talk about health and waiting. All of them things they know the move, they go. Look, I'm not be one for talk about this, about keep am for tomorrow. Recently, one doctor died in a Connaught hospital. He been there at the ICU, the intensive care unit. The doctors then say he died because of the power outage. Then hot light param na the ICU. You understand? Once the government say they're not hot light and all of them things, then we not ready. All of them things then we they talk about. The time where the caretaker can go na cottage hospital. He talk about the cottage, how the cottage day in waiting. But now as you go na cottage, the situation where meet I don't worst past how it been day. Tomorrow we go into the health system. Let you see people in first-hand information when they give you about the health. And also go into that one because not to my own speciality. I want for let the people them when they work and get experience. Let them come and tell you about that one day. Let you see and feel pain for your country. We're not ready for move. The thing when they tell we and waiting and they do it different. Okay, I go tell you again. Tomorrow maybe we go mix the justice and then because the way they talk about now justice and then they talk about health. You not go believe say they say justice now one of them priority keep and waiting inside the sustainable development goals. But then we go talk about them tomorrow. You see something. This government, I tell you, then get some civil society people them. Then get people them where then they placed in a very strategic position in and out of the country when no waiting the government for do for let again international accolade, international recognition, international plus, but when it comes to implementing it, they not get the sabi. So you find out say most of the time you decide and get this award and get this recognition and get this. It happen at the international world, but when it comes to the thing where they happen at the ground, now completely world apart. So then get the people where they advise them on waiting for do. Let's say you this government and a business government. And as we can say you want the country like business, you don't do your own business, you don't go. But this one, they're not talking about but they sabi do business. Let's say you waiting I mean. When they know say the world they go towards girls education, waiting and do, then prioritize them. When they see say the world they go towards this and that in terms of girls business and waiting and do. They reverse certain decisions them. Now then they they know say the world wants that one day. When it can pass anything where the world they move to, now in there they talk say, hey, what would you do that day? As they say, then get the people who do research anyway. As they say, the world money don't dey for this social thing. Oh, now this angle the world they go now this they want support. You see the quick then they launch that thing day. Then they launch them, then get big money, nothing they come over and day. If not like watch all the things the way they launch. When a human, the human development, this watch the no more. The other way they know say Bill Gates care about education and other things. They no go sit there and talk about education. When you come, waiting and talk with something they happen every day. Then they talk and they feed almost 1,000 picking them. My brother, tell me about the school them if not the government and they feed them picking and the CRS. World CRS feed we Pambolgo Kondo after the war. Then feed we. CRS continue for do them things then but still and they take that pride they say now then they feed picking them. But anyway now government now public partnership. Hey we country. We country salon. Now waiting they happen so. Nobody no one for no. All man just dey by him own. Mr. President, Mr. Minister. Hey God, we country. I dey feel pain, but another option. Then good things the way they tell we about. But you know, this all they happen because we the voters they not value ourselves. This party go can't just not tell we but waiting we vote for them because our party. This party go then a power they do things we not right. We go talk sweet and do things then because now we party we not care. Look yesterday, somebody not tell we say what they do face. We in no say the real thing are this and waiting in the carry to that. But this government they really get people the way they strategize for them. They move on.
But I wonder how you dey feel say somebody where they do a whole program on YouTube, they hide the face. If one hide the face now audio there for the pool.
No, but not
so
under that you masquerading.
Yeah, me I just still tell you say the caretaker who gets anything we here in woman don't decide, no minister or honorable no will change them. And then they rule the race. And then they run the race. Anyway, my people them when they watch we don't forget to like and subscribe. Share the program as you be done they do, you know what they do. And for join the one the way don't they do for do and because now the only way we serve if you see you really they support we. Not forget to like button as I always tell you. As you open your phone, you come on YouTube. The first thing we they do as you enter we are just like one term, not even make a two, just click on one until the next day again or any other thing else will post you click on. So don't forget say this is now your favorite program where they come to you every day we had. We born the other begin we na blue mind where they come to you every Wednesday and Sunday 3 o'clock salon time.
Anyway, me na Sembe Pierre and me auntie na the best first lady of Riyadh. We na Fatima Bio, me on super auntie, me on Iron Lady auntie, me on Selele auntie. You know, I did down with them so much. We fly, we TikTok, we tinini tanana, all land, you know, we reggae ragamuffin. Me auntie na hip hop are all. We ready for appear in who's in a hip hop. Oh. The best first lady ever in our country. I said yesterday,
yes.
People like Arogui, then nobody no
the
vote
opposite
for
were the worst.
Nobody no vote for and then go vote for worst. You know fair. Anyway, my name is Sembe Pierre, Fatima Bio in your main one. Yeah? Mother Bio in your main bobo. Where I can give you the package, I can give my brother Naya.
Who's found my brother then?
Until we meet again, me na Sembe Pierre, Tinini Tanana, Selele Bobo in your sweet Bobo. You know, eh?
The people plenty thanks for everything like share and all of that you know they do. You will come now we live chat, donate, this that. We appreciate Una and we honor Una. Until we meet again tomorrow on the same program, same time, it's at the same channel. Me not by Bure Kablai from the north. Tata Alaguna all.
Oh me yon Fatima yon. Tight one. We move, we fly, we steady. Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button, and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. E don done. E no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.